Mrs. Ling is a retired piano teacher. After beating breast cancer through chemotherapy, the first thing she said to me wasn't about the joy of victory. It was, "Dr. Yao, my fingers have gone missing." She described the feeling as wearing an invisible pair of thick ski gloves permanently. She couldn't feel the rise and fall of the piano keys. She couldn't even feel the warmth of her granddaughter's hand. That is CIPN, chemotherapy-induced peripheral neuropathy. Mrs. Ling is far from alone. Every year in the United States, tens of thousands of chemotherapy survivors endure this side effect of survival. They won their lives back, but lost their sense of touch in the process. Mrs. Ling eventually tried acupuncture, and the electric pins and needles pain began to ease. But the real turning point came when we decided to add a system of physical rebuilding that has been refined over thousands of years. Today, I want to break down exactly how. When modern medicine hits a wall, TCM and acupuncture work together to bring those missing sensations back. Why do mainstream American medical institutions like MSK and the Mayo Clinic endorse acupuncture? Because it is the most direct neuromodulator we have. When chemo has scrambled the nervous system's signals, acupuncture acts like a precision signal converter, using physical stimulation to tell the damaged cortex, the wiring is still there. Please maintain the connection. It triggers a rapid release of endorphins, shutting down that maddening phantom pain. But Mrs. Ling discovered that acupuncture alone only held for a few days at a time. Why? Because her neural cables weren't just transmitting garbled signals. The insulation had physically worn away. To understand this repair process, we need to set aside the bias of traditional versus modern. The truth is, acupuncture and Chinese herbal medicine run on the same underlying operating system, what we call yin-yang balance, which modern medicine translates as homeostasis. Think of your body as a city that has been hit hard by chemotherapy agents, platinum-based drugs. In that battered city, acupuncture is the radio operator, restoring broken signals, directing the repair crews to where they're needed most. TCM herbal medicine is the logistics and construction team, hauling in the fiber optic cable, the insulation materials, and the power supply. In Mrs. Ling's case, the chemo, the toxic invader in TCM terms, didn't just cut the communications, it burned down the power plant. Signals without materials means the rebuild can't be sustained. Materials without signals means the crew doesn't know where to break ground. Internal medicine and external treatment working together, that is the synergy of integrative medicine. In my clinical career, the foundational formula I reach for most often with CIPN, what TCM calls blood obstruction numbness, is Huangqi Guiji Tang, astragalus, cinnamon, and twig 5-substance decoction. Let me put it in everyday terms. Your hands and feet, the very tips of your extremities, are like the lawn at the far end of the garden. The herbicide that chemo sprayed killed the pests, but it also burned out the irrigation pipes. Without water reaching the grass, the lawn, your nerves, starts to wither and go numb. Astragalus Huangqi. So, tonifying qi. This is our high-powered water pump. After chemo, your qi and blood are depleted. The water pressure is too low. Astragalus provides the driving force that pushes restorative molecules all the way out to the extremities. Cinnamon twig, guiji, warming yang. This is the pipe warmer. Especially relevant for the cold-triggered worsening that oxaliplatin causes, cinnamon twig works like sunlight, dispersing the cold stagnation. We also add epimedium yin-yang huo to reinforce the foundation of the nervous system, tonifying kidney essence, and white attractaloids baizhu to clear the sludge that blocks signal flow. This systematic irrigation rebuild is where the true power of TCM herbal medicine lies. For Mrs. Ling's most severe hand numbness, we also introduced TCM herbal steam soaking. The medicinal compounds are absorbed directly through the skin's microvascular network, what we call local microcirculation resuscitation. Safflower, transparency grass, Spatholibus stem, Ji Xue Teng. These herbs, activated by heat, are like building a warm greenhouse over a dried out lawn. That warm thermal stimulation directly awakens the nerves that have gone dormant under the assault of toxic compounds. You start to feel a long-absent warmth spreading back from your fingertips. What you're actually feeling is your neural fiber optic cables being relayed, one connection at a time. As a clinician, I need every patient going through chemo to sign what I call the avoiding cold protocol. Absolutely avoid cold, no exceptions. Platinum-based chemo drugs have one particular enemy: cold. Whenever you reach into the refrigerator, wear cotton gloves. No cold drinks, no beverages below room temperature. Cold temperatures act like a razor blade on fragile nerve fibers. Every exposure sets the recovery back. Sensory retraining. After your herbal soak, use a wooden comb or a soft bristle brush to gently stimulate the center of your palms and the soles of your feet. Think of this as your homework between acupuncture sessions, small, consistent physical feedback that helps retrain your brain's sensory mapping bit by bit. 3 months later, Mrs. Ling sent me a video. She was back on that piano bench. She told me the sensation isn't quite what it was at its peak. Not yet, but she can feel the resistance of the keys. She can feel the connection between her fingertips and the world. That connection, that's what all of medicine is really working toward. TCM is not here to replace chemotherapy. It's here to be the strongest shield behind it. Thank you so much for watching. If you or someone you love is navigating the challenges of chemotherapy, remember this: don't let the side effects define the rest of your life. Speaking of comments, I'd love to hear from you. What was the single hardest symptom you dealt with during chemo? Share it below. Your experience could help someone else feel less alone, and we may dive deeper into it in a future episode. Don't forget to subscribe so you never miss our latest evidence-based integrative medicine content. See you in the next one.